Yeah,
Hello.
I'm recording. Okay, hello, sir. Please go ahead, sir. I'll make you the host so you can share your screen, sir.
Okay, very well.
So you are the host now.
Okay. Hello, guys. Good evening, everyone. It's another wonderful evening for everyone here. We are committed in helping every interested trader to get the requisite knowledge in a way and manner that you can be profitable in trading the financial market. It's been an awesome time all through from Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Thursday. And it's important that I be sure that we all have everything that is required. Number one, we share the indicator for everyone because that's what we're going to be using. Risk management is one of the most important aspects of a trader, but obviously a lot of traders look down on it, concentrating, seeking for 100% trading strategy, which of course is not available anywhere. No trader, no matter how long they've been trading, being a professional trader, can claim to have 100% trading strategy. Having said that, when you have a strategy that is even as considered as having up to 50% trading strategy, I mean a 50% winning rate, with what we're going to be teaching you today, with 50% winning rate of a strategy, you will still come out profitable. And that is the edge that risk management provides to every trader and investor. All right, so it's been good from my end. I've been quite tight with schedule, but today we're going to jump right in. Just give me a minute. Now we sent a message as regard the indicator. And I believe every one of us, we all have that indicator. So that's what we're going to be using. All right. That's what we are going to be using tonight. So we want to use this opportunity to help every trader be able to use that indicator in a way and manner that they can now be more consistent, being able to interpret the signals and being able to maximize the opportunity that will be provided by the indicator. All right. So without much ado, let me share my screen right away. And in case you don't have the indicator and you want to have it, I think, number one, send the group link. Number two, send for everyone that is interested in getting the indicator, we can have their email address so that it can be sent to them. But more importantly is them also working with our recommended broker. All right. All of this is supposed to cost money, but because the broker we have partnered with have taken care of most of it. Okay. That is why we are receiving both the training and the indicator for free. All right. Oh, sorry. I see two people are waiting to join. Just a minute. Please don't mind me. I'm trying to be able to navigate. Where do I get them to join? or they've already joined?
I think the two persons, I think they're having network issues. But
Oh,
meanwhile,
okay, okay. It
yeah,
keeps
but
going off and on.
on the participant list, you can just click there. That's if they have not, just click there. You see the option to admit them in. That's if
All
they,
right,
yeah, thank you.
all right, all right. If you can see my screen right now, please write yes. Just give me a yes. Just give me a yes. Just give me a yes. It's going to be very simple. Very, very simple. We're not going to spend time. This indicator, we're not going to spend time. Within 20 minutes, we should be out of this place based on what we have on the table. This is euro dollar. Good. I can see that. Yes, yes. Oh, Mr. Stephen Obodari. Thanks. All right. Now, just a quick one. Now, let me quickly say this. There are different strategies that are available in the market for everyone to use. All you need to do is to be able to master it and have an understanding of the edge that your strategy provides. You must understand the edge that a strategy provides. Please note that this indicator is just to support whatever strategy you already have. Okay, the indicator is very powerful, recognizes supports and resistance levels, recognizes when there is exhaustion in a trend. In fact, it is a complete indicator, but you need to be able to interpret whatever signals in a way and manner that it can help you become profitable. So let's go from weekly chart. You go to weekly chart, all right? Now you can see this arrow here saying it's a sell market from here, correct? All right, this is from weekly. Now, it says it's a sell market from here, and we see that price is below the EMA 240. This is EMA 240. I hope you can see it. Price dropped right from when the signal came out, deep to give us over, let's say, over 540 pips on average. Now, this red big arrow or big red arrow, whichever one now, is a sign for you to take seriously. It's a selling sign, a selling indicator to tell you that the pressure from the sellers are quite huge. And so it's telling you to sell the market, currently now euro dollar, at that price. If you had sold at this price, what it means is that your stop loss will be above the arrow, maybe 5 or 10 pips above the arrow. And you know, this is weekly chart. We are talking about stop loss of not less than 200 pips. Okay? So that calls for a consideration depending on your capital and your risk appetite. All right? It calls for consideration for the capital that you have, and then your risk tolerance level also has to be captured. Okay? So I don't want to waste our time, but I'm being tempted to bring us to knowledge as per the different aspects that are very, very important, tangential for a successful trading plan. All right? For you, because your strategy is part of your trading plan, your risk management is part of your trading plan. All right? When we're talking about risk management is that essential part of your trading plan that involves setting a maximum amount of capital that can be risked on any single trade. In other words, you must be able to set a stop loss, all right? And then what? A take profit level for each trade. And we said it is important that you work with a trading strategy that can give you at least ×2 of your risk. In other words, if you are risking $50, you are seeking for an opportunity to make up to $100. If you are risking $100 per trade, it means that for every $100 you put on the line, you must seek to make at least $200. By so doing, you give yourself an edge. By so doing, you position yourself to be profitable. I see people, after saying, I'm going to do A, B, and C in their trading plan, and immediately price goes their way, they are not patient enough to allow the trade to ride out the opportunity. Immediately there is a breather to the opposite side, they immediately close the trade, thereby violating their own preset rules. Okay? So it is important you understand why you must adhere to your risk management rules. So risk management is one of the most important aspects of a trading plan. All right? After which you can now talk about your trading strategy. After which we can now talk about your trading strategy. All right? And then looking at what we have gotten here, all right, that to enter this trade as a sell, you need to put your stop loss be above the arrow. That means that you must be able to calculate it to know what you are risking before you pull the trigger. It is not compulsory you enter the trade because there is a signal. If it is beyond your risk tolerance level, it is better to let that opportunity go. It is not all the opportunity that you must take in the market. Note. All right? All right? So, if your capital can absorb this amount of risk, risking up to 200 pips stop loss, fantastic. And when we're talking about 200 pips, it's on 0.01, 200 pips is how much? It's just $20. It's just $20. And what it means is that as you are risking $20, you are seeking to make at least $40. And we saw that this run to the downside gave us even much more. So it met the what? The criteria. All right. So now I brought this in so that we can have an understanding. Now price is moving up on euro dollar. But can you see this angular arrow to the downside? This angular arrow to the downside kept on telling us, the interpretation now, I'm telling us for those of us who already have this arrow, kept on telling us that price has a tendency to return to the downside. Based on this indicator, is saying the push to the downside is not yet over. That what you are seeing right now is a retracement. All right? So what I'm trying to say here is until there is a change, if we see a contrary move or a contrary indicator to say buy from here now, only then can you believe or can you take or can you change your bias to say price is now moving upward based on this indicator. Looking at it from weekly time frame. All right, so it's important we establish that. Now we can see that price is tending upward. Okay, is tending upward. All right, call it retracement, call it whatever name, you know. But based on this indicator, it says it's just a retracement. So let's go to the daily time frame so that we can also see what signal is being produced by this same indicator. All right. Okay, good. So we are now on what? On daily time frame. Now you saw on daily time frame, there are other two opportunities of entry, thereby reducing the risk. All right. After having a big arrow or the indicator shouting on a weekly time frame to say sell, if you decide to wait, excuse me, if you decide to wait to see another signal on daily chart to help you reduce your exposure, your risk. All right. So you saw that there was what? A retracement. It was after the retracement that the arrow on the daily showed up for a sell. After there is a retracement, you see this one again? After there is a retracement, then you saw what? All right. So we had three different opportunities for a sell apart from the initial call. Correct. So the indicator is fantastic. It will help you in trading. However, why we're saying all of this is to ensure that we don't risk in a way and manner that we will not be profitable in the market. Or what we are saying is ensure you risk strategically. Sorry, just a distraction there. Whatever it is you're risking, ensure that there is a potential to make at least ×2 of your risk. That is the edge that you have. Somebody sent me a note this evening to look at the trade setup he did, and it was a fantastic setup, an ICT setup that gave him over ×3 of his risk. That is the edge that you have when you have a very good risk management interpretation. Let me use that word. If you have prepared yourself and you know the advantage that good risk management provides, you will not dabble into allowing your emotions to dictate or to determine when you close your trade or when you enter a trade. You must ensure that you are calculative in your approach. You are objective. All right? So if we had entered here, let's look at the risk that would have shown up for us. Okay? At this point, it's 95 pips. Even if you say it's 100 pips. Okay? 100 pips to the downside. That's 206 pips. Your take profit would have been hit. All right? Definitely hit. Definitely. All right? The same thing on this side. If you had entered this trade on a sell, your stop loss would have been 112 pips. Let's say 120 pips. And to the downside, you can see the move over 243 pips. Okay? Now, even if you leave it to run, you can see how far it ran to the downside to about 417 pips. All right? So the strategy is consistent if you, the trader, follow the rules. Okay? The calculation have been done yesterday. We have done all of the calculations yesterday and day before yesterday to help us understand the calculation and how to calculate, your stop loss and your target. All right. But the idea here this evening is to bring us to an understanding that it has to be relative. With this shoot to the downside, asking us to sell. If you believe that 100 pips is too much a risk for you, you can go to a lower time frame. Excuse me, let me pinpoint this area where we have this sell. Okay, you go to 4 hours. You go to 4 hours and go and seek for opportunity. You can see here, you see the arrow again here. This is the region. After that particular one, you can see there are other entry opportunities that reduces your risk and your target can be hit within the shortest period of time. In other words, if you are not a swing trader and you are a day trader, this same strategy will work out for you. You can see several entry opportunities for you. All right. Now, let me quickly say this. I'll go back to daily. In case you have any question, quickly write it down. Okay, in case you have any question. Okay. Whenever you see this wave-like line, what it's telling us is that this push to the downside has met with a very solid support. This wave here is telling us that this push to the downside, all this move to the downside has met with a very strong support. So most likely the trend will be altered or you have a deeper retracement. Okay. So the truth is, even if you go to 1 hour, you will have trading opportunities in the market for you. Okay, somebody is asking a question. Can the indicator work on phone? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no, the indicator will not work on phone. But we are coming up with another strategy that you can use on phone. All right. So this is 1 hour time frame. You can see the different opportunities that have been provided. Okay. You can see all these opportunities have been there. Now, let me quickly say this. There is also an opportunity for you to move your stop to break even in order to remove your risk or your exposure or the cost on the table. There is also an opportunity for you to move your stop or your stop loss and move it forward to either break even or to secure a certain level of profit. It is required that you understand how this works. I told us the last time that there are people who uses this strategy to add to their trades. In other words, immediately markets start going their way. For instance, let's say they entered, at this point or at this point, whichever one, immediately market move and then there's another signal in the direction that they have believed price will go. They will move their stop from the initial level to break even, then enter a new trade. By so doing, accumulate profit. In other words, in just one trade, they can make 50% in just one trade. Why? Because each time there is an opportunity to buy, they will add to the trade that they already have. After they must have moved their stop to either break even or capture a certain amount of profit, but they maintain the risk exposure. If they have said that they were going to risk only 2% or 5%, depending on the account size, immediately that risk is removed on the table, they add another trade. All right. As price continue to move in their direction, they add another trade until the wave-like line emerges. Only then they close all the trade. So instead of looking for opportunities in euro dollar, pound dollar, USD JPY, all the major currencies or the cross currencies, whichever one, instead of looking scattering everywhere, you can concentrate on maximizing a major trend in any of the currencies or the instrument as it were. And if we go to weekly on euro dollar, I told us the other time that with what we have here, from here to here, you can see, from here to there, we can see that there's something like a megaphone pattern, that there's a possibility for this move to the upside to hit this level. And if it does, it means that there is something wrong somewhere. It's either it will skyrocket big time to the upside, or it will drastically fall to the downside and break this low. All right. That is if it gets to this level. Having said that, if you look deeply, you will see that there is a channel that is being created. I showed us last time, these are your in-depth analysis that you can do to support whatever it is that you're doing, whatever strategy you are doing. You can see this channel. I told us that price is most likely coming to hit the backside of this supporting channel. And now price had, gotten to that level. What I expect to see is a reversal candle, which is still in line with this overall bearish signal by the indicator to tell us that price is still going down. You can see these angular angles telling us that there is a possibility that price will still come to break this level. All right. There is nothing is telling us that there is a strong support that can hold price yet. Okay. So all you can do is to wait and see what happens. Of course, my pivot calculator is also telling me that price is at a resistance zone. All right. When you have the downside of the channel corresponding with a pivot level, okay, it forms a very strong resistance zone for price. All right. So despite the fact that we are seeing a very strong bullish move to the upside, terminating around that zone, we wait for what? For what will happen around this zone. And if we get what we want, most likely it will give us another sell signal to push price to the downside. All right. So all of this, we must put in consideration, side by side, the risk that we are putting on the table. How much will it cost you? So as a trader, as a professional trader, you don't just have a strategy. You also have a risk management strategy. What happens if price goes against you? What is your plan? That must be captured. And that is the essence of having a stop loss. All right. And some of us, we don't even know what will happen if the news comes in a way and manner that rattles the whole market. We have experienced it several times. Some years ago, several brokers got affected by a shake-up from the Swiss bank. So many companies went down because of it. So as an individual trader and as an investor, what do you do when the unexpected happens? A lot of people go back into revenge mode. When price hit their stop loss, immediately they begin to seek for another opportunity to want to take out from the market what is not there. It's called revenge trading. They allow their emotion to overwhelm them. Work with your trading plan. All right? It requires discipline. It requires that you have a journal that specifically, in a way and manner that you understand it, that there are conditions that must be met for you to enter the trade. Okay? So, I don't want to belabor that. Of course, there is also reason for us to look at position sizing. I told us for everyone that come tonight, we are going to be sharing with you a trading journal, just a sample of a trading journal. Yeah, I mean, this wonderful guy is a new guy into the market. He also sent me his trading strategy with instructions. If this happens, I will do that. If this happens, I will do this. All right. And he actually extended to the point of catching some other things that might not be evident on the chart. Your trading journal can help you define your emotions. How do you feel before you take? Sometimes, based on what you see on the chart, you feel you should enter the trade. But somehow your gut, your feeling is telling you, no, just leave this trade. Capture it in your trading journal. After a while, you find out that sometimes your gut goes ahead to tell you it's not right for you to take this trade. And that is why you must know when you lose, what causes you to lose. And when you win, you must know what causes you to win, so that you can concentrate on those things that are adding to your capital, those things that makes you to win often. You can concentrate on them so that when you see such opportunities, you are there to maximize it. And those things that cause you to lose, when you see them, you will recognize them. And by so doing, you avoid taking that route again. You have paid the price once. It is enough. You don't have to repeat it over and over. And I tell you tonight, if you don't have a trading journal, you keep on paying that price until you capture it in your mind. It becomes evident to you that this trade or this setup does not pay me. This reason that I entered the trade is no longer enough. All right? So you require a trading journal. A trading journal should be part of your trading plan. It must be captured to help you, build discipline, to not leave your trading to your emotions alone. To build discipline, you require to work with the trading journal. So tonight, for everyone that attend this training, we are sending out a trading journal, a sample trading journal to everyone. So it's important, if you're dropping your email, okay, be sure that it's for what? It's for trading journal. For those who don't have the indicator yet, we will send this indicator to you. Please also note that it is noted by the side of your email that this is for the indicator. All right. So without wasting time, this indicator makes it a lot easier for you. All right. So if you have any question, that will be fantastic. I'll be here to hear, and then if I can prefer answers to it, that'll be fine. Okay. Yes. All right. Somebody just dropped his email for the trading journal. It is professional. It is required as a professional to journal every of your trade, so that at the weekend, when there is no pressure anywhere, you can sit down and say, I enter 7 trades, I enter 20 trades. I had 10 wins, I had 10 losses. You can be able to say, these are the reason why I lost, these are the reason why I gained or I made this profit. Without you learning from your past mistake or your past experience, your journey might be long in this industry. When you know why you lost and you limit it and you refuse to repeat it, you gravitate towards becoming profitable. It is automatic. When you limit those reasons that makes you to lose, you become profitable. Even when you maintain those things that make you to be profitable, just maintaining them. But do you know that by the time you know what makes you to win, you'll be able to recognize them more. Anytime you see something like that, it becomes evident. It becomes a second nature to you now to recognize those things immediately. Those opportunities, you see them immediately and you take advantage of them. You are gravitating, becoming a professional trader who is profitable in the market. All right. This simple trick can move your trading career 50% higher. Just knowing these two things now, that you understand risk management. For every $1 you risk, you are seeking to get $2. So that even when you have a strategy that gives you 50-50, as in 50%, you will still come out profitable, because each time you win, out of 10 trades you win 5, and then you lose 5. You will still come out profitable, because one time of your gain accumulates 2 of your risk. Accumulate the amount of 2 times losses or risk that you have incurred. All right, so it gives you an edge automatically. All right, look at the line that was drawn on weekly. On weekly, you can see now that price is around that zone on 1 hour. And you can see that price have been dancing up and down. All right, within that zone, it's now forming a channel, all right, within that zone. As a person, it's advisable to you what? Ignore. It's advisable to ignore the trading call that you are getting around this zone to buy or to sell. It is advisable that you what? Ignore it. Why? Because, except of course, there is what do you call it now? There is also a ranging strategy. It's a very simple strategy as well. You can use the same strategy as a ranging strategy now. All right. When price hits this level and there's a reversal that it's as if it wants to keep going up, you can now buy it with your stop below and outside of the ranging channel. All right. Okay. So this indicator will make your trading a lot more easier. Do we have any questions? Somebody is asking a question. Yeah, yes, indicators plus journal, that's fine. If you don't have the indicator yet and you want it now, that's fantastic. We'll make it available. Please, Pego, maybe you can share. Oh, I don't know. Please let them sign up with, because as you sign up with our recommended broker, then we'll be more happy to send you all of these tools.
Yeah, I've dropped the link on the charts already.
Okay, fantastic. So that it can enhance your profitability in trading. Enough of losses or losses in the market. Enough of that. We have better tools that can enhance our profitability. People are cashing out big time. There is money available. People are making money. And may I tell you that we have an EA that is also trading currently and is doing fine. By next week, by the special grace of God, we are going to be sharing some of the profits that have been generated by the EA on the platform itself. Talking about Trading Pro, the broker that we partner with, there are several other. At least we have also censored about 5 of them who are doing well with minimal risk exposure, with, huge profits already made, not potential profits anymore. You can, from this moment, connect with them while you're learning. You can, from this moment, connect your account with them and start earning dollars. Today, I changed, USDT at $125, just $1. Imagine every week you are able to make, for instance, depending on what your purpose is, because that also must be captured in your trading plan. Why are you, in this? You must understand what is your goal. It must be explicitly stated in your trading plan. In case you're also interested in a template for a trading plan, I think I can make that also available, because in your trading plan, a whole lot of things must be captured. If you don't have a goal that is specified, that is explicitly stated, when you achieve it, how do you identify it? All right. You can have a monetary goal, but there are other goals that also come in view. You want to be a professional trader that earns blah, blah, blah amount every month. You have that as a goal. But on the account, you know that you have $100 in your account. You know that you have $200 account. You cannot expect that every month you want to start earning $5,000 every month with $100 account. That is not true. That won't be true. You will not be telling yourself the truth. Okay. And so you'll be beating yourself up unnecessarily. So you can have an overall goal in time, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, I want to be able to earn so amount. And there are platforms that have been made available for us to be able to rapidly grow into achieving all of that. We have talked about Profem here that are available, that with little bit of fund, you can subscribe and you can have access to $10,000, $25,000, $50,000 with little change, talking about $100,000. With $100,000, 5% is enough for you to live anywhere in the world, if you allow me. A $100,000 account and you make $5,000, you're talking about $5,000 in a month. Okay? With that strategy that you employ and you are earning $5,000 in a month, there is no way in time you will not have access to $1 million. As far as you are consistent, as far as you are disciplined to follow your rules, people will gravitate towards you. Investors will gravitate towards you. Your record will speak for you. You will be celebrated. And that is why I encourage you, no matter how much you have in your account, don't be in a rush. Don't put that pressure that Nigeria has put on us upon your account. Don't put that pressure on your account. If you have $100 account, work with it, grow with it. I'm telling you, in fact, there is a trading plan that I can share with you with $50 in your account. If you are consistent, you will, in 1 year, 6 months thereabout, 1 year, 6 months thereabout, you can come up with as much as $700,000 just by being disciplined, to follow the rules, to follow the system. Okay, but that is under a close supervision where it's not only you now, because so many of us, once your money grows, you become so excited that you throw away your rules. That's another room for another topic for discussion. A lot of people, after 3 months and they make money, they will think that they can conquer the market. They throw away the rules, and unfortunately, give them another 2 or 3 months, they are back to where they were. But of course, it's also part of the learning if you don't have anybody to guide you. Okay, so I understand there are 4 messages. Fantastic. Okay, guys. So do I have any question? Because we don't want to waste time. This is all we have done all the calculations yesterday. We have done all the how to do the calculation before yesterday. Today, we are only showing how you can utilize what is available. The indicator is available. You must ensure that you don't risk more than, I think we captured that 5% of your account per trade. 5% for me is high, all right? A lot of people do 2%, but it's relative. When you have $100 in your account and you say 2%, 2% is how much? All right? So it's relative. But be consistent in your approach. And if we need us to do the trading plan together, all right? If you're interested in us coming here to do a trading plan together, give me a yes. We can do that next week. You want us to do a trading plan together? If you're interested in working a trading plan, you want us to come together to run a trading plan together, something that can work for you, uniquely for you. All right, you can give me a yes on the chart. Okay. So if there's nothing else tonight, Virgo, I think you can take it off from here.
All right, once again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for this week. Has been amazing. All right, so please, I've just dropped 3 different links on the chat. The first one, which is the link to submit your email, so we can send you the indicator if you do not have. I've as well copied all the emails that has been dropped for the journal, so you're going to get them. And if you fill the form, or if you've indicated that you need the indicator and the journal, you are going to receive it. Then the second link is the link to register with our recommended broker. This is also very important. So please, tonight, you can just click on the link with just one quick tap, takes you to the website, ensure you register, put in your verification details, fund your accounts, and trade. It's very important. You're going to find good spread. Some of us were not around yesterday. I talked briefly about why we recommend this broker and why it's a recommended broker, because most brokers we have, they may not fill you in on your trade. If you put a sell limit, buy limit, some may not fill you in. Some have very, very high spread, okay? So you may click buy or sell at a particular price, and it may not really activate you at that particular price because of the spread might be so high, okay? So some of them, their commissions are so high as well. So some of them per lot, they may take more than $7. So whether you win or you lose, you will pay the $7. Okay, so there's just a lot of things about brokers here and there. All right, so that's why we are recommending this broker, because of good tight spread and good commission. Okay, so that's that. Then the group link, which is the WhatsApp link there, is for you to click, and you're going to join our WhatsApp community. So that way you can ask question that comes up maybe tomorrow, next tomorrow. Oh, I have this issue. Oh, I'm having this issue. Okay, I tried this and it's not working. You know, this, that, you know, all of that stuff. You know.
Okay, somebody is asking a question. He said, please, how much is the least amount to deposit on the broker? Okay, you can deposit as low as $50. You can deposit as low as $20. You can deposit as low as $10. Personally, I would recommend that if you are depositing $10 or $20, please work with a cent account. All right. There's no point dropping $10 that you will lose, you know, in some few minutes or some few days. All right. $10, $20, you have positioned yourself to lose that money. Okay. So it's better if you want to accumulate it, fine. Put it there, and you can trade it on cent account, and then you use it to perfect the strategy. Having said that, once your money gets to $50, there is another thing that we can do together to help you grow that $50 rapidly. With $50, you can go on 0.01 lot size. With discipline, you can grow that account, and within the shortest period of time, it can become even $500. Okay, but you must know that this is something you are committed on growing, not that you want to withdraw from. Okay, that's the problem that we have. That's why we don't have enough money in our accounts. The reason is that immediately you start growing like this, we start withdrawing. And what I think you should concentrate on is building the skill, the capacity to be able to trade your strategy effectively and efficiently. Understand the edge in your strategy and maximize it. Okay. Somebody asked a question, must it be the same lot size every time? That is where position sizing comes in. If you have said that, oh, you're going to be risking, for instance, 5%, and you started with an initial account balance of maybe, for instance, $5,000, which is actually now $250. That is what you're risking per trade. But once your account, moves from 5,000 to 6,000, your risk, your 5% risk is no longer $250. It will definitely shift immediately, so it's not compulsory to remain at one or to use one lot size at all times. All of that is also captured in your trading plan. Okay, so hopefully we'll decide whether we'll go on to developing a trading plan together that is unique for everyone, or will continue to show us another strategy for next week. And if there are anything that we think is also important that should be touched in this webinar, in this group, please, you can share it. We are here to support each other. We are here to help each other. Please understand that the broker we are recommending is a what's the word now? Well-established broker, regulated broker. They are present in Africa, regulated in Africa. Is not those who come to Africa just to, scavenge and take money away. No, they are regulated in Africa, regulated in Europe, regulated in Asia, everywhere, and they are very transparent. The customer care is very, very, as in spot on. All right, your withdrawal deposit is in minutes. Your withdrawal, your deposit are in minutes, and you can do Naira deposit, you can do dollar deposit, you can do crypto, whichever is your option. All right, just for efficiency's sake anyway. All right. So it's been good seeing you guys around. I'm happy.